Greetings and welcome to episode 230 of the Projekt Gemineye update. Today is December 18th. It is about 8 o'clock in the evening. How are you all doing? So I'm back for a quick video. I always say they're quick, but they're usually about 10 minutes long. But we'll see how long this one goes for. So, some good news for you guys, finally. Good news and sort of good news. So let's get on to the good news. The good news is that I received something, not through the mail, but through Train Records. They finally decided to drop off an important package, which is the finished CD. They have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is. Projekt Gemineye Canada Stories and Legends. It turned out absolutely fantastic. I am so happy with the way the CD has turned out. I don't know how well you're going to see that. Oh, there you go. Turned out pretty good. The spine is good. The pictures that Jason did for me just turned out absolutely fantastic. I'll show you all of this stuff here, of course. Now, here's the when you first open it, just absolutely fantastic imagery for this album. There's another one, and let me just straighten this because I want to do this justice. The disc turned out so good. I'm so happy. Look at that disc. Isn't that fantastic? I love that graphic. It's very representative of Canada. So happy with that. Let me take the disc out. There's another great image from the back there. There you have the image at the back there, along with some appropriate lyrical text there to go for each image. I'll show you the booklet as well, which again turned out really well. Here's the booklet. There's the back with the credits and the executive producer credits there. Here goes the inside. You have the lyrics. Of course, on these sorts of filmings, this kind of stuff always looks better. There you go. In person than it does on camera for some reason. Here's the last one with the credits and everything. Turned out fantastic. I'm so happy with it. I listened to the CD in the car. Sounds great. I'm very happy with everything. So CDs are done. Now, onto the good part, sort of. So if you've been following the news here in Canada, we were on a postal strike for a long time. The postal strike is now done, sort of. The government has forced the postal workers back to work, forced them to, and I believe that the term is that they have to go back to work, but they'll go back to the bargaining table in May. So they're back to work. Now, I've seen the mail truck come around. The first day that they said they were coming back to work, they didn't drop off anything. They didn't do any. I saw him. I was watching him. And he didn't drop off a single thing. He just came here, sort of just walked around to the mailbox that was there where you drop off the mail, and went back to his truck and left. So I have a feeling that they're going to be working, but very lazily, or not lazily, but they're probably going to do the absolute minimum because they're not happy. I'm very sure about this. So, and today I got to my first bit of mail, which is just like one bill. Of course, I'm still waiting on packages and albums and stuff that I ordered before the strike. Nothing's coming yet from that, of course. So, and after talking to my friend who works in the postal service office, and I've told you about this guy before, his best advice was, he told me, even though we're technically back to work, don't ship anything yet, because, and this is true, I tried this, the customs online thing that I use to ship stuff to America has been very touch and go. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll go offline, or sometimes it'll come up with an error. Obviously, they're trying to make things difficult right now, even though they're back to work. So he said the best advice is wait till after Christmas, because there is such a huge backlog of stuff right now. If you send anything now, it'll just get stuck in the big mess of shit that's there waiting to get sent out or delivered. So I will start shipping the CD after Boxing Day. Okay, so if you just be patient just a little bit longer, that's not that far away. We're the 18th now. It's only a few more days till Christmas and then Boxing Day. So once Boxing Day is done, I will start going to the post office and sending you your CD. And thank you again for everybody who bought a CD copy of this album. There are still copies available, not that many, but there's still some copies left. If you want to grab a copy, go ahead. I believe I lowered the price a little bit on the CD copy of this, so if you haven't got a copy, get it. It turned out amazing, as you just saw. I'm very happy to, of course, include it in my own collection. I'm sure others are happy as well. By the way, this album, I don't know if you saw my latest Facebook update, this made Something Else. There's a site called Something Else Reviews that reviews all kinds of albums: jazz, classical, metal, rock. They do everything. But their main thing is they review albums. And this album made this year's best of 2024. So I'm very glad that it did, because I did put a lot of effort into this record, like I do all of them, but this one had a little bit more of a special touch from me because of Canada, the country I live in. Wanted to give it a little bit of extra zing, so to speak. And I'm glad that people agreed with it, and some people have said it's the best album that I've done so far. So that's up to you whether you think that or not, but I'm very happy with it. I'm happy it made the top 2024. And you can hear for yourself if that's the case or not. What next? The vinyl. So the vinyl, as you know, the pre-order is going on right now. I'm still getting orders in. We're getting near to, I guess, almost 3/4 sold. So there's still some copies available left, but like as usual, my vinyl usually sells out. It doesn't immediately sell out, but before, well before 6 months, I usually sell out of the vinyl. So if you want a copy, get a copy sooner than later. There's also some vinyl copies of very little of the previous album, What's on Your Mind, and it's down to only $20 Canadian. I'm trying to get rid of the last copies of it, so if you haven't got a copy of that, get a copy of that, because I'll be shipping again very soon. What else? Oh yeah, the vinyl copy of this album. Everything is pretty much ready. Well, not ready to go, but I had to get Jason to do the booklet for this. He's already sent me the center labels that are done, and we already have, obviously, the front cover and the back and so on and so forth. But he has to do the rearrangement for the booklet. And the main thing is I need to get the lacquers cut. Now, being what day it is, December the 18th, and December, I don't know how much some of you are aware of the music business, but December is the great vacation month of the music industry, especially for recording studios and stuff like that. A lot of them like shutting down by the 10th of December and taking the time off till after Christmas or after sometime even after New Year's. And I believe not Lacquer Channel, but the guy who does mine, Kevin Park, he has his own independent company now. I believe that he is now on vacation, Christmas leave. So the lacquers will probably get cut after Christmas. But that doesn't usually take too long, but that has to get done before anything else. If you haven't ordered a copy of this album yet, I advise you to do so. Like I said, there's not too many copies left. There's about 3/4 sold, so that leaves maybe about 1/4 of the amount left of the album. Also, it'll be immensely helpful if you buy the album, because everything that I'm getting now is going towards the cutting of the lacquers. And getting lacquers cut now is going up every year, just like everything else I don't understand. But I believe now it's roughly around $550 to get lacquers cut for a record, for a single LP record. Okay, so that's a lot of money, Canadian, $550. So if you haven't gotten the record yet, your purchase will be greatly helpful in that regard. But everything else, is pretty much covered. I have everything else ready for the rest of it. So, so that's what's going on with the vinyl copy of it. And, once that's done, usually it takes a couple of months to get this done. This is now vinyl we're talking about. CDs are done in like 2 weeks or 3. And the vinyl takes a little bit longer, obviously. What else before I go? Oh, one other thing. As you know, on my Bandcamp channel, I have various Christmas releases. I have a couple of singles I put out, a couple of 3-song EPs, and a couple of longer ones that might be like 4 songs or whatever. All these are now available. They're only in digital form, but all these are now available for free on my site. for Christmas and through all December. So if you haven't gotten any Christmas music from me, or if you're interested in getting some new Christmas music for yourself during the holiday season, feel free to download it. It's one of those things where it says name your price. So basically you can say 000 and you can just download it and that's fine. If you want to contribute $1 or whatever, fine, go ahead. But you don't need to. You can get it for free and enjoy some Christmas music a la Projekt Gemineye. All right. So I think that's it for now. Yeah, I talked about the CD. I talked about the postal thing. Talked about the vinyl. And I talked about the Christmas EP stuff. So that's it for now. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Christmas holidays. I'm going to probably make one more video, maybe about my top 24 records of this year that I bought, what I thought were standout records. I'm still pondering about doing a little bit of a rant video because I bought the latest Yes singles vinyl and was highly disappointed. Not so much about the music itself, because I know all the music already and love it, but the packaging. If you have my Instagram, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I might get into more detail on the video. We'll see about that, but in any case, that's it for now. I hope you guys have a great Christmas holidays, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye for now.